You're on?
Yep.
Okay, guys. We are here with Bash Ali, the world champion, boxing champion, of course. And we are here to talk about the renewed hope that has been brought about by our new president of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. All the presidents in the past 17 years have failed to make this happen. And now we have President Bola Tinubu, who is taking this hope and renewed it for us, all of us, and for Nigeria really, because this is a project for Nigeria, okay, that will bring in billions of dollars into Nigeria, plus the tourism aspect and everything else. So guys, we are here to talk about him and the boxing project that will happen this year. Very soon it will be launched and we will take off. Okay guys, now it's open. Let's start with our guy up there. Yeah. Right? What do you have to say about what we just discussed?
Yes.
What we're discussing?
Thank you for this gathering. We have to appreciate and thank God for this government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Jagaban of Nigeria.
Yes.
And Jagaban is the one that actualized this our project. And many people are looking at this old man. What is he going to do?
Yes.
He is old enough to remain silent, but he said he's going to box a veteran young man of 20-something years. So we look at, we know who is champion. We know who is Bash Ali. Bash Ali is a strong man, has the ability to fight. And inshallah, we believe that yes, in a short while, very short, sooner, Bash Ali is going to kick the boxing, the opponent outside the ring. Yes. So inshallah, we have the belief and the strong belief everybody is going to watch what the champion is going to do. So with the support of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president of Nigeria. So we thank God. May Allah give us the ability, all of us, for us to see it.
All right, let's take it to Bash himself, because he should have actually started with him.
Exactly.
The champion himself.
Yes.
Bash Ali, you are here, and you know what we're talking about.
Yes.
They say you are crazy. Are you crazy?
No, I'm not crazy.
Good. So tell the world why at 67, at age 67, you are going to challenge a man who is young enough to be your grandson. Tell us why.
Well, I feel very good. This is an extraordinary event. Everything about this event is historic and extraordinary. I'm fighting a man whom I'm old enough to be his grandfather, not even his father, his grandfather. He's in his 20s, young, strong, bigger than me, taller than me, has the reach, he has everything. But I've always said it though, I'm the best boxer that ever lived. I'm a scientific boxer. Look at my face. All these years that I'm fighting, everything is intact. So this fight will be a no contest. I'm very happy we have a new president, a man with vision, a man who has brought us, giving everybody renewed hope. This fight is going to happen here, and I can't wait for it to happen. I can't wait to be part of boxing history. I can't wait to shock the world. I can't wait for 132 countries to come to Nigeria. I can't wait for over 30 million people on pay-per-view to watch this fight, to watch this old man. Can he really do it? And on that night, I'm going to shock the world by becoming the oldest boxer to not only defend his title but to win another title and put my name in the Guinness World Record.
And that's why we have titled it, I say we because we are all the team. We have titled it Boxing to Shock the World. All right? And we have a wonderful musician, by the way, called Rita Ora, who wrote and produced our theme music, Boxing to Shock the World. We're going to shock the world. All right, let's hear what our man up there has to say.
Oh, Jiba.
Yes, sir. I, Comrade Akoma Tojiba, I'm happy to be part of this local organizing committee that will shock the world with Bash Ali, Guinness World Record. It's a destiny thing, as I've always tell people. It's a destiny thing. Something inaugurated in 2019. Government didn't follow it up. And God brought Jagaban with this renewed hope mantra. This renewed hope mantra the sport will, in terms of revenue, tourism, everything is coming into Nigeria.
Yes.
This time around. So I am one person that believes that with virtually age is of the heart, of the mind. You can be 100 years and you think 20.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. You will beat hell out of it.
That's it.
Okay.
This grandson.
All right. So let's hear what you got to say.
I am Engineer Mike. Yes, Mike is
Speak
my
up.
name.
Speak up. Speak up.
Like as we are talking about the boxing project in the country, this man called the champion himself, Bashali, is an extraordinary human being, which people respected not only in Nigeria but the African race and even the whole world. Like I was talking to a general, a friend who told me, are you talking about that old man? Don't look at the age. Age does not matter here. This is a man that has one bone. A man who can kill a lion with his bare hand. That during the time they were watching this man's fight, in every continent in the country, they were happy with him. And the man has decided to bring the glory to the country.
Yes.
And not only the glory to the country, through to the president who have taken it upon himself to initiate this program that has been denied for years. And this is a man who has been a patient dog. Say, I'll post this in my country to bring the country to my country.
Thank you.
Ghana, we are begging him, other country, he said, no, I must have this thing in my country. That money is good, but it's not everything. Integrity matter. We are not looking at the age between here, but the glory is bringing to the country. He's going to bring tourism, he's going to bring revenue, he's going to come in with a situation that Nigeria will have to celebrate it. And the Jagaban of the country, they are saying Nigeria, I'm not looking at him as a Nigerian Jagaban, the Jagaban of Africa.
Thank you.
An African race.
All right. Good. Now,
Thank you very much.
obviously, we have 2 people left here. Oh, we even have some more people that may talk. Now, let's see what Nose has to say.
The first time that I mentioned it to a friend of mine, that was in the course of preparing materials, because I'm gonna be one of the TV one of the broadcasters to put together documentaries for for the project. And so I got in touch with somebody in Houston, and I told her, this is it, something remarkable. And then when I mentioned the age to her, she had as a matter of fact, she had an interesting word mentioning your age. That was last year. He said, somebody that is 4 years away from 70, is it time to commit suicide? That's what she said. So age, yes, it's an issue, but because we're talking about someone who is absolutely remarkable,
Extraordinary man.
an extraordinary human being,
Yes.
then age no longer becomes an issue, because it's bringing glory to the country. And what I find extremely heartwarming, is the fact that
His resilience.
yeah, but I'm talking about what he had to sacrifice.
Yes.
You told me, the champ told me about offers from Dubai. You were supposed to fight in Dubai.
Germany,
Oh, yeah.
Saudi
That
Arabia.
one is very important.
So, and you had to forego all these just because of your motherland.
Yes.
And some people think that is absolutely nuts.
That point is very, very important, my brother.
So
Sacrifice
yes.
for the continent and for
For
Nigeria.
Nigeria, because it's bringing glory to the country, it's bringing revenue, it's amazing tourism potential. So I see, it still beats me how come past administrations they cease to see the benefit. And we're talking about oil. What is oil compared to this kind of
Billions of dollars
Oh, my
income
goodness.
on this project.
It's crazy. It's
Thank you, my brother.
ridiculous. Yes.
Let's talk to Godwin and see what he has to say too.
My name is Godwin Okonkwo. The champ is a very good friend of mine. I emulate from him. Everything about him is so wonderful. He made a friend, even the lowest person on earth he can never think of. You call him closer. You come to him anytime you call him, his phone is always available. What shocked me about this man? Sitting with a champion, world champion, is sitting like world president. But people, one thing about Nigeria, we don't value people like this. But anyway, I don't blame them. It's because of the society. Now, come to the age. The people that say that his age is around 67, I don't see it as 67 because I know that I'm sitting with a man, senior me with many years, but we can discuss. If we bring agents out now, age is just a number. Maturity can start at 20 years, 10 years, 15 years. It depends how you position yourself. I see small children, they build house for their mom, their dad. Age of 15, like this little comedian, is a legend now. At his age, can I stand with him? If I have opportunity to meet that girl, I will shake him with my 2 hands because it's not easy to face a crowd, talk more of the whole world. Everybody is watching him. This is a man, an extraordinary human being, both in health, both in wealth, both in materials, both in God gift, both in talented. I have never seen a man like this.
I'm going to pick up from you, okay? And I want to emphasize or echo what you said, that a couple of things you said that is very, very, very important too.
Yes.
Champ is a humanitarian. The champ is a humane human being. The champ is a very, very, very humble human being. Like Godwin just said, the champ doesn't know the difference between rich man and the poor man, or the world champion and a guy by the gutter there. Those are very important issues about the man we're talking about. All right? Now, let me conclude with a couple of points. The points are, for 17 years, we had presidents since the Fourth Republic. All the presidents of the Fourth Republic, starting from Obasanjo, he inaugurated this boxing championship. But, well, Obasanjo, I probably will give him a little bit, kind of not be very harsh on him, because he started at the twilight of his reign as a president. But the people, and then the next president in the Fourth Republic, who was the late Yaradua, also I excuse him because he didn't live long enough to see it to the end. But to be honest with you, the other 2 presidents,
6 years,
what's his name? Jonathan and Buhari, they are full of nonsense. I'm sorry. It's a shame that especially Jonathan, who is a young man, he was a young president, and he wasn't serious enough. He didn't have the character to make sure that this thing happened in this age, in his time. And then Buhari, Buhari, his own, we excuse him, you know why? Because Buhari is very incompetent. Buhari is not himself. Buhari is not normal. I let him sue me to court if he wants to. Buhari is the most incompetent, the most rubbish, if you want, let me use the balance of the most rubbish Nigeria has ever had as a president. He was playing games with it. I know I came to Nigeria myself. I was among the people who tried to pursue Buhari to make this thing happen, and because of the kind of nonsensical human being he is, he didn't make it happen. But the Jagaban, with all his issues that we are talking about now as a president, who he is and all that, I'll give you one thing. If he makes this project happen, then he is 1 million times better than all the past presidents of Nigeria's Fourth Republic. So, let's go and shock the world. And again, there's a young lady, a lady that I always give credit whenever this thing happens. Rita Oraz came up with a music, our theme music, that is so most wonderful. We're going to shock the world, okay? And you're going to listen to the music. You know, I'm sure you're already listening to the music on the background. Rita Oraz, I say kudos to Rita Oraz for that theme music of "We're going to shock the world." Say it. We're going to shock the world. It's time to shock the world. Yeah. Oh, by the way, yes, I know I said it was the last thing. Let me say one more last thing. Conversation or argument I had with some young guys who said this man is a madman for wanting to fight at this age, 67 years old. I say, you, there are 3 of you, 5 of you here, 3 of you, I challenge you that if you were to face Bash Ali, he will beat the hell out of you, all 3 of you at the same time. I want to end with that.
Yes.
That's it.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it. All right.
Okay.
I hope you didn't